Hello boys and girls, and welcome to lesson 2-2, adding with partial sums. So for lesson 2-2 we will be adding, and for lesson 2-3 we will be subtracting. Adding with partial sums, let me give you an example of what they mean when they say that. Let's say that you have the number 421 plus 142. What they mean by adding by partial sums means that you actually have to look at the place value. You understand that this 4 right here has the value of actually 400. This 2 has the value of 20, and this 1 has the value of 1. This has the value of 100, this has the value of 40, and this has the value of 2. So what they mean is you actually have to add each number. So 400 plus 100 equals 500. And then 20 plus 40 equals 60. And then, let me move this a little bit lower. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And now you add those up and you look at this column and you have 3. You look at the next column and you only have 6. And you look at the third column and you have 5. So 421 plus 142 equals 563. And that's considered partial sums. Now, that is what you were expected to do on page 32. Okay? But today we're going to work on page 33 of your math journal, and you can actually use different methods. So when you look at the top of page 22, you will have different methods. So let's work with that. Let's work with the different methods that we can use. So we just looked at the partial sums method where we added by place value, or we could also just do the traditional style. Let's say you're going to add 759 plus 183. Okay, traditional style, we have to carry what we have extra. So let's say we have the 9 plus 3. We start on the left side, on the right side instead of the left side this time. So on the right side, 9 plus 3. It's going to give us 12. You only write down the 2. And you carry the 1. Because now the 1 is in the tens value. Okay, so we have to add a 1 there. So it's 1 plus 5, 6, plus 8, 14. Okay, carry the 1 again. Now we have the ones in the hundreds place. And 7 plus 1 is 9. Okay, and that would be the traditional method. You can use either one to complete page 33. Let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, let's read together. Solve problems 1 to 5, right here, 1 to 5, using partial sums method. Okay, you'll have to actually use it. Even though I understand that some of you feel that it's not necessary, I want you to actually use it in this area. Solve the rest of the problems using any method you choose. At this point, you can choose the traditional method, the one we did the second time. Show your work in the space on the right, all along here, boys and girls. Compare answers with your partner. If there are differences, work together to correct the solution. We will check with partners in class. Okay, so let's do number 2 together. Let's do number 2 together, and we will do it on the right side here. So number 2. Okay, I have the number 253 plus the number 187. Okay, they want us to use the partial sums method. Okay, so as we did before, we start on the left side. 2 plus 1 is 300. It's going to give us the value of 300. And then 5 plus 8 will give us 13. So you actually write the number 13 and then the 0, 130. Because you're adding the value of 50 plus the value of 80. Because it's in the tens place, 50 and 80, which gives you 130. And then just add 3 plus 7, and that 3 plus 7 will give you 10. And it goes in the tens place. And now you can add it up. 0 all the way down, 4, and 4. So your answer should be 444. Go ahead and mark this as your one star there, as your key answer. Okay, boys and girls, let's look at question 10 together. Let's read question 10 together. Alana is in charge of the class pets. She spent, wow, they have a lot of class pets. She spent $43.65 on hamster food, $37.89 on rabbit food, $2.01 on turtle food, and $7.51 on snake food. So they have a hamster. They must have more than one hamster to spend that much food on hamster food. They have rabbits, turtles. Maybe they only have one turtle. And they even have a snake in the class. That's a lot of class pets. How much did she spend on the food in total? When adding numbers with decimal places, so these are the dollar values, and on the right side is the cent value, make sure to align all of the decimals. Align them. If you get to more than 100 on this side, that adds to another dollar in the ones place. Let me line it up right here for you so that you can see. As you can see, boys and girls, I have lined up every single decimal place. You put those down first for every single one of these numbers, and then you fill in the numbers, ones, tens, hundreds. And now you can add directly however you like. You can use the partial sums method, or you could use the traditional method. I will go ahead and use the traditional method. 5 plus 9 is 14, plus 1, 15, plus 1 is 16. And we carry the 1. Okay? Go ahead and solve it on your own. Okay? And we'll check your answer in class. Oh, I'm sorry. Before you actually check for that, you need to give me an estimate. Well, we can do the estimate together. Here we have about $40. Here we have about another $40. Here we round down because it's less than 45. If it were more than 45, we would round up to 50. Here we round up because it's almost 40. It's more than 35. So we have 40 plus 40 is 80. Here we have $2. So we have $82. And here we almost have another $8. So we have 82 plus 8, almost $8, because it's over $7.50, would be $90. That would be my estimate. Okay, here we have about 10, and here we have about 80. Okay, go ahead and give me the exact solution. See you in class, boys and girls.